Mm. Whew. What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Hope everybody is having a great, finally freaking Friday. The playoffs start tomorrow. We'll be live streaming all of the games and so on, with our Cowboys being on Monday. And I'm working on a new sub, something different that we're going to try for the game, and hopefully we'll get a victory. I want to say that tonight we got a little bit crazy in here. DMV came up with an idea for a shirt, Big D Energy, for Dallas and defense. And some people kind of took it different ways, and things kind of got a little bit sideways and off track. And if it offended people, my apologies on that. I kind of let it go because there's been so much negativity about the Dallas Cowboys and what happened with the Commanders game and what they've done going into the playoffs and facing Tom Brady. They're, the 0-7 against Tom Brady, the 1-4 on grass. The Cowboys having not won a road playoff game since like 93. It's just been so much just negativity and just pounding on the team, the players, and the fans, that when that started going sideways, I just kind of let it go. Let's have some fun here, okay? Let's have some jokes that hopefully were harmless. Gene, I hope your grandson was not watching, as well as others. But sometimes in life you need a good laugh to keep from crying. And that's what that was. So, something that was really interesting to me that I heard Mike McCarthy do. We always wonder, what is Mike McCarthy's job? We killed him last year because he said before the San Francisco game that the players seemed nervous. In my mind, I was like, yo, bro, that's your job to make sure they're not nervous, that they're ready to run through a brick wall. With all the negativity and everything else, all the doubts, all the talking heads picking Tom Brady and things, and I will say that Tampa Bay, to beat the Carolina Panthers, got 3 takeaways and still had to roll up over 420 some yards of offense to get the win against the Carolina Panthers. Not to say that Tom Brady can't win one, because in football, anybody can beat you on any given Sunday. But when you look at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, when you think that the Washington Commanders, who played in a tougher division, if they were in the NFC South, they would have won the division. That's a fact. The fact that the Washington Commanders, having gone through 3 quarterbacks with that team, averaged more points per game than Tampa Bay in a much weaker division. It shouldn't be a game, but it's playoffs. It is playoffs. What Mike McCarthy did, and I really liked, is a couple things. One was practicing in pads today. 2, he took pictures of the 10 players as kids when the Cowboys last won a road playoff game. And he said, you guys aren't responsible for everything that happened before you, which is the truth. You can't look at Dak Prescott and Zeke Elliott and CeeDee Lamb and say, that was the guys for Tony Romo, Des Bryant, and DeMarco Murray. You can't. These are new guys, new situations, new players and coaches going against different teams. You can't quantify what all those other teams did for 20-some plus odd years to this one, to guys that weren't even born that were there. Every year is a new situation. We've already done some things that we normally don't do. Usually, we have a good season followed up by a bad one. We went 12-12 2 years in a row. In the playoffs, 2 years in a row. Had injuries and didn't fall apart. This team has been resilient. Has not had back-to-back losing games. In 3 of the 4 games they've lost, I'm sorry, 3 of the 5 games they've lost have been against playoff teams. And this team has played more teams that are in the playoffs than anybody else this year. Anybody else. So yeah, this team's had a tough road to hoe. This team has lost its quarterback. It's lost its left tackle. It's lost both of its running backs for some time. Had one of their wide receivers still not quite to where he should be, their deep threat, having given away one of your best wide receivers for chicken feed. But somehow, some way, these guys have won 12 games. Have won 12 games. They deserve the right. They deserve the benefit of the doubt. They deserve our support. And I'm getting sick and tired of everybody being Debbie Downer, same old Cowboys. We're going to be one and done. Dak sucks. But you know what? I love what I heard tonight because everybody's focusing in and saying, Dak Prescott needs interceptions. But they don't give you Dak Prescott, since he's come back, they've averaged 32 points a game, the most in the NFL. Don't half-ass the statistics. Give us the whole picture. Yes, Dak is throwing interceptions. Yes, Dak leads the NFL or is tied for the lead in interceptions. And they'll give you the list of guys, Justin Fields and all these other quarterbacks out there. They'll say, oh, wow, he's got more interceptions, the same amount of interceptions. But they don't say that these other guys have the same amount of points per game as Dak, because they don't. They don't. So, yes, we do have interceptions, but we're scoring more points than anybody else. That's the takeaway. Well, I hope everybody's had a great day. Hope everybody's doing well. Tomorrow, the playoffs start. And we're going to see what we're going to see. Remember to tell the people you love them. Because you might not get the chance to again. And I love you guys. And God willing, I'll see you in the morning. I love you guys.